Hello everyone, I hope that you've had a nice day or evening. I wanted to share with you things that I've learned when listening to this Hifiman HE6se V2, which is second edition of the second version of HE6. HE6 was originally Hifiman's top-of-the-line flagship headphone from a couple of years ago. It was discontinued, then it was produced again because of the market demand. Then I don't know what happened. You used to be able to buy these at Adorama for a very good price. Right now they are not no longer selling them. You can get them either used on eBay or some let's say HiFi market, or you can buy them from Amazon and or Hifiman store, because now and then they pop there and you can get them for a very good price, and the very good price is less than half of the original price. I got them for let me count the money. It was like $750, a bit more than that. So these are not exactly the cheap headphones, but the price is justified. Now let's talk about the build quality. The build quality is not something that you would expect from the flagship level headphones. This is plastic. It's glossy, dark blue, navy blue maybe, I don't know. I don't see the colors the way the girls do. It's a very dark blue here. The headband is black metal, it's matte, and the top part of the headband is cushioned with some kind of foam and artificial leather. I've read that some people are complaining that this creates hot spots on their heads, but that's not the case with me. I had no problems wearing these for many hours in a row with no problems. That's whatever. So the caps. The original caps are made with velour and artificial leather, and they have some kind of foam inside. It's not a memory foam, but it's not the hard foam that you can have in Ananda lineup. This foam is softer, it feels better. I don't know if you can see it through here, but the diaphragm here has the connectors with gold plating or made of gold, so it looks very nice with the right lighting. Okay, that's about the headphones. Now the cable. These headphones are coming with this living cable. It's a living thing. You can watch my review for Ananda Nano to learn about the cable. It looks bad, it feels bad, but it sounds good. So as I said earlier, just don't look down. Use the cable, don't look at the cable, and you'll be fine. All of my testing of these headphones was made with using the silver leads, silver plated OCC copper leads do-it-yourself cable that I've made for my balanced connections, and another silver plated OCC leads with larger diameter that I've reviewed in my other video. Basically the cable that lets you connect the power amplifier, regular speaker amplifier, to your headphones with balanced connection. You're connecting left and right channels of your speaker amplifier, and you're connecting your headphones, and you're good to go. With normal headphones, it would mean that you're risking burning your headphones. but these are so insensitive. They have such low sensitivity and such high impedance. The impedance on these is like 50 ohms, and the sensitivity is like 80 or 81 dB, which is basically very, very, very low sensitivity. I haven't heard about lower sensitivity in headphones, and it's something very uncommon even with the speakers. So now let's talk about the elephant in the room, the amplification. I've done some of my testing with Power DAC, and Power DAC, being a great little device, very precise and very good as the sound quality goes, was able to power this at 100% of output power, just barely enough. I mean, the sound volume was okay, but I couldn't go higher when I wanted to. So I had to look for the right sound source. And none of my headphone amplifiers that I have in my home, and I have something like 5 or 6 of them, including those in DACs, DACs, in Aliexpres D40 Pro, in semi-brief DA50, and some SMSL headphone amplifiers, and 47 headphone amp heavily modified by me. None of them was able to power these to the levels that I wanted to hear from them. And I'm not a guy who listens to music very loud. But as I said, these are really insensitive, which basically meant that I had to look for something else. For a minute I was thinking about buying Monolith THX789 AA, as far as I remember, headphone amplifier. But then I realized I would be buying something that would be especially dedicated for these headphones only. So I went with this cable that allows for connecting speaker amplifiers, and then I've tested the speaker amplifiers that I have in my home. My Cambridge Audio H5D monoblocks, as you can see over there, these beasts there. I was listening to this Hifiman with my other speaker amplifiers, the ones that you've seen in my reviews. AIMA A07 Max. The first one I actually got especially for the headphone. Then I got another one to try them in the monoblock mono mode, because you can set them up like that. And I've also checked the headphones with this AIMA A07 Pro that you can see right now. And my experience is that it's cheaper to buy that kind of speaker amplifier for this headphone than to actually buy a dedicated head-up. Also, in most of the cases, the sound quality from something like that will be better because it's more powerful, it's more dynamic than most of the headphone amplifiers. So, why I've said this is elephant in the room? I've said that because if you're decided to buy these headphones, you need to buy something to power them up properly. Be warned that these will not work, these will not give you the best they can give, the best they can do with your regular, even if very high quality headphone amplifier. Hifiman officially recommends something that's able to deliver at least 2 full watts of power per channel for driving these. But I've read on some forums that sometimes it's just not enough. And for example, Aliexpres D40 Pro is able to deliver almost 1.5 watt per channel. So this would be very close to 2 watts per channel, and still that was not good enough. It was loud enough, but with power comes dynamics. And if you have lots of power to spare, you'll be able to achieve better dynamics and better sound quality on these. So these are really hard to drive headphones. Don't even try to drive them from your phone. Okay, having this, we can get this out of our way and talk about the sound quality. If you are able to power them properly, they will give you great sound. They will have a very deep, very convincing bass, very precise, very fast, but at the same time very organic. I really like them for bass. The mids will be great, the mids will be very natural, the mids will be very fast and very precise, and they will go fluently to the treble. The treble will have all of the top of the line headphone qualities. It will be airy, it will be detailed, it will be non-fatiguing. You'll love the treble and detail of all bands on these headphones, provided that you'll be able to give them the power they need to shine. Holography and soundstage. They have great soundstage, very wide, very deep, and very precise soundstage that is allowing the sounds to get out of your head. So that's great. They are not the lightest headphones. They are quite heavy, in fact. But I have a big head, and since the caps are comfortable, the headband is comfortable, I haven't felt any fatigue even when I was listening to them for 5 or 6 hours in a row. Because yes, I had that kind of sessions when I was evaluating them and when I was working from home listening to my music in the background. So, coming to a conclusion, because we are over 12 minutes mark at the moment. These are great. These still are top of the line headphones. I would argue that you cannot get better sound with this amount of money, which is remember $750. You cannot get the better sound with that kind of money. But you need to remember that in order to get this great sound, you have to have some kind of power amplifier or headphone amplifier or something like that to drive these. Because with your regular headphone amplifiers, even with something like that, they will sound okay, but you will not understand what's so special about them. You'll hear their greatness when you give them good amount of power, good amount of current that they can use. And I think that's it. You can mod these headphones. You can mod them the same way, which is an interesting thing because the caps are exactly the same type and size as on the cheapest Hifiman HE6se. You can mod them by popping out, I don't know if I can do that with my short fingernails at the moment, almost. You can pop out this black ring and then this metal mesh comes out. You can replace it with some kind of mesh with larger openings because it creates a more open soundstage, which is something that I would recommend. As for the caps, I've tried a couple of different types of caps that I was able to get from other headphones in my home, and I can tell you these two things. Surprisingly, these are very good. These are the stock ones, and it's very hard to find something that would be sounding better. The only pair of the caps that I found that actually sounds a little bit better were the parts from my Stax SR009 that I have lying around. I couple of years ago I found a great price and I bought the second set as a spare. They are made from real leather. They have a memory foam inside. They are very comfortable and they have really great build quality, and they have really great sound quality. I've been using them with different types of headphones with a similar size of the mounting, and they've always taken the best that the headphones had to offer. So all in all, buy these, but be aware that you need to provide them with clean power. If you'd be counting your money, you may think that maybe buying these and the dedicated amplifier may be too much, and you may be right, because if you'd be buying let's say this monolith amp, this THX789, you would have to shell something like $300 or $400 more. So in total, the headphones and the amplifier would be getting you closer to something like almost $1,500, and that's a lot. But if you already have good quality speaker amplifiers back home, you're more than welcome to try this. You'll have the great power source that these need, and you can just get the right cable, pop the plugs in, and enjoy your music. And that's it. See you next time, guys.